Hey Gemini, welcome to Outer Space Tarot, where I hope you can find some inner peace. We're just going to go ahead and do a general read for you guys, okay? Do keep in mind that this is a collective reading, so if it does not resonate, no worries. I will see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, shout out to all my Geminis. I am a Gemini myself. And you know what's funny? I totally went from Taurus's reading, skipped over Gemini, and then went to Cancer. Like, how? I'm a Gemini myself. That's weird. But anyways, all right. I'm already liking what I see here, Gemini. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. So Gemini, there's an ending to a tough cycle here. Okay. With the Ten of Swords is an ending. Sometimes it's a sucky ending, but there's always hope after that. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is also the 10th major arcana card. So something is totally ending for you, Gemini. And then we have the Star, which is like hope. It's a wish fulfillment. It's having your cup full. Okay, so love that for us, gems. Okay, let's see. Give me more about this ending that's happening here. So this could either have just happened or it's about to happen for you, Gemini. Wow. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, and Death. So, Gemini, like, there's something here about you manifesting something, okay? Like, Seven of Pentacles is planting seeds, reaping what you sow, okay? This is, like, taking inventory, seeing what you have to do to make things grow here, all right? So, it's like now, after this tough cycle, you're just going to be sitting up in your little tree. Okay, with the Magician here, that is Gemini energy. Along with Death, like you guys are able to alchemize an ending into a transformation, which I feel like is just like typical Gemini energy. Like whenever we go through painful endings, it's like no matter what, we always come out, I don't want to say on top or like that we win, because that's not what I'm trying to get at. It's more like it always causes a better transformation for us. Even if you like ended a relationship or, you know, had to walk away from something, it's like we always alchemize the experience into something new. And with Geminis, we always kind of look towards the new thing. We always look forward to things, right? There's like a natural excitement that we have. So it's like, oh, cool. Like this thing's out of my life. Like what can I do to replace that? Not replace it in a toxic way, but it's like, oh great, I have more time to myself now, like what can I do with this? Like we're always getting ideas, right? And when something is weighing us down, bogging us down, it's once it's gone, even if it's something that we wanted, we can always see the other side of it, that light at the end of the tunnel there. So yeah, love that. Okay, what else is this? Like, let's get some more specifics on this ending. We have the Eight of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Yes. So something from your past, Gemini, was keeping you blind, all right? With the Eight of Swords, this is like toilet paper torture, as one of my other favorite tarot readers likes to say. Shout out to Green Eyes Tarot. Yeah, like the Eight of Swords, this girl can easily take her blindfold off, but she's not. So you were keeping yourself stuck as well, Gemini. With the Six of Cups here, like, yeah, something from your past or somebody from your past, probably an ex. All right, like, you finally took those blinders off, that blindfold. And now you're in the Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment here. Okay, so yeah, you're not looking towards the past anymore, Gemini. This could have even been an ending that happened, I don't know, a couple months ago or something, or even more, like it could be last year, and you're still transforming from that ending, right? It's like things just, ever since that ending, things just keep on growing for you. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, it's like this caused a whole whoa. Okay, and the King of Swords. Okay, I'm getting two things from this. You're in your Queen of Swords energy. Okay, it's the knowing everything, knowing the truth off with your head. The Queen of Pentacles being resourceful, being, you know, turning a house into a home. And then the King of Swords is somebody who is educated, who makes logical and rational decisions and doesn't put too much emotion into things. He truly seeks what is right, what is correct, all right, what makes sense. However, this could actually be, Gemini, that you left somebody who put you in a third party. Okay, somebody could have put you in a third party with this King of Swords and two Queens right here. All right, and you finally said, I am putting an ending to this. I'm done. But yeah, this person could have been another air sign, and they were putting an earth sign in the mix of your guys' relationship, because see how like we have the Queen of Swords on one side and the King of Swords on one side, and then there's the Queen of Pentacles in the middle. So yeah, like there is definitely somebody that came in between you guys, and that only apply that if it applies, right? So yeah, you guys are finally like, man, fuck this shit, I'm out. And we have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Devil. Yes. Ooh, Gemini, sorry for that shaking. It's like you were offering somebody all of your love. You're filling their cup, right? With being in this Queen of Cups energy. And this person was being apathetic and rejecting your love with the Four of Cups there. Okay, in the middle here. Because this is a card of apathy and like, I don't want it anymore type of energy. All right, guys. And then we have the Devil. So yeah, it's like the Devil was... You were sleeping with the devil. You're sleeping with the enemy, Gemini. And this person could have also made you turn from a Queen of Cups energy to a Four of Cups energy, to where you probably felt very apathetic about life. And they were just sitting there watching it. They loved it. It was beautiful to them. Like, they did not care. They were happy to see you go from this evolved loving Queen of Cups to that Four of Cups energy. And yeah, they liked that. All the while, they were still asking you to pour from your cup. But you're out. And it's like the cup that you had to pour from was that cup that's right there on top of that tree branch. This person liked it. Like, they were sadistic. But then, of course, wanted you to stick around. Why? I don't know. I don't know why people are like that. But we have Justice, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, Gemini, it's like this person got their justice. You finally put your foot down and said, you know what? This is like, we're done. Okay, like, you've been getting way too much good karma out of me. It's time to balance the scales here. I'm going to show my ass to you. All right. And you said, bye, bitch. And you were defensive, or you defended yourself from all of this person's antics, right? They could have had like 7 different antics that they used to use. Like, oh, well, you must not really love me then. And, well, why won't you do that for me? Or something like that. Like, there were 7 different antics that you had to defend yourself from. But with the Page of Pentacles here, see how that girl is training that dog? We're so smart, Gemini, that it's like, I can figure out how to defend myself from each of those antics. Like, you cannot get ahead of a Gemini. We're 10 steps ahead with that, because we see through this person, right? Like, even if they think that you're not seeing it, you do. Okay, so it's like this person didn't want to believe that you were actually going to get your justice and defend yourself and be 10 steps ahead. And it's like they didn't want to believe that you're 10 steps ahead. They're in denial about it. Like, well, let me just gaslight Gemini a little bit more and say these manipulative words to change up the narrative a little bit and say like, oh, you're trying to paint this picture of me. It's like, but that's the fucking picture. It really is. I'm sorry, but it is. So, you know, like, it's, yeah, Gemini, like you were able to figure this person out. And that's the thing about it. Gemini is like, we're analytical, we're observant. It's very, very hard to use manipulation tactics on us. And it's like, we already kind of know what kind of manipulation tactics you're going to use before you even use them. That is just part of the Gemini gang. Okay. And not to like hype my people up too much, but it is so true. Like, we can just see it because the way our mind works, it overthinks, but at the same time, we're constantly analyzing the data, the statistics, right? Without even having to like write shit down. So it's like, if the devil's gonna meet their match, it's probably gonna be a Gemini, because we're just smart, right? Like you might string us along for a little bit or something like that, or get us in this apathetic mood. But the Gemini mind is so powerful and so like all-seeing that we figure out how to get out of that. We figure out how to defend ourselves against these tactics. And sometimes defending ourselves against the tactics, it just ends with us leaving, right? It ends with us just saying, you know what? Instead of just sitting here and trying to like go back and forth, I'm just going to end it, because fuck it, peace out, bye. Like, we know at the end of the day that we don't have anything to lose. Yeah. And some people try to trick us into thinking that we do, when it's like, no, we don't. We're always going towards the next step in our lives. So for anybody watching this that is not a Gemini, good luck with manipulating a Gemini, because you're probably going to meet your match or your competition, okay? And again, I'm not saying that to just because I'm a Gemini. It's true. Just like if you're with an Aries, you're gonna get your ass beat. You're gonna probably hear some of the meanest shit you ever heard in your damn life. You know, each sign has like their own power, and Gemini's power is to analyze and to it almost gets to a point, because we can also be very objective, to where we almost start fucking with people, right? Like, you almost just start fucking with this person. Like, yeah, I agree with that. No, you're totally right about that. Yes, absolutely. And that's just our power, where we can take it and manipulate it back and forth to where you're like, I can't tell if they're agreeing with me or not. Because they really seem like they are, but this is out of character, but is it? Or I don't know. And it's like, well, just, Geminis are a mirror. So whatever you do, we mirror it back. And we take that and we mirror it back even better than you originally did it in the first place. So, but if you love a Gemini, if you're good to them, we take that and we reciprocate it tenfold. So it's kind of like, I know it's annoying when people say like, oh, I match energy, but like, if there's somebody who really does, it will be a Gemini. Like you choose, because Geminis will adapt to the situation, right? So what are you going to make me adapt to? Are you going to make me adapt to full on love, fulfillment, completion, happiness? Or are you going to make me adapt to fuckery? Because Geminis know how to deal with some fuckery. We are the clowns. We're the children of the zodiac. So again, good luck with that, y'all. Anyways, we have the Empress, okay, and then we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, it's like you guys finally realize like you're an Empress. Like, you don't have time for this shit, right? Like, when you're an Empress or Emperor energy, it's like, okay, I can joke around and do this for so long, but like at a certain point, like now I'm out, right? And now you're confused Now you're broken down. Now you're upset because you got your same energy back. So it's like, Gemini, you literally just said, okay, you know, this was fun and all, playing your stupid little games, but I'm an Empress and I'm also a Knight of Swords here. So, oops. The Knight of Swords is one of the fastest moving energies, to where you're just like, deuces, like it's that quick to where you're just like, okay, bye. Like all within the span of a couple hours, and then we walk away. That's it. Bye. All right. And so yeah, like it's like somebody thought they were smart here. They thought they were going to keep you in the beginning here. They thought they were going to keep you, Gemini, in this Ten of Swords energy. You're like, oh God, I'm so depressed and this and that, right? They really thought you were going to stay like that. But then the Wheel of Fortune kicks in, right? Sagittarius, Jupiter vibes. And you're like, okay, well, time for a new cycle. And then you end up getting the Star in your wish fulfillment and your cup's full, because Geminis know how the fuck to fill up their own cups. We know how to fill up our own cups. We can be codependent, but at the end of the day, like, you know, we're not with the shits like that, right? So yeah, like somebody thought that they probably had you wrapped around their finger and that there's no way you would leave if they would just gaslight you a little bit more or make things that they do not seem as bad as they are. But it's like, again, we don't play that shit. Like, there's too much, as much like brain fog as we can get from being indecisive and stuff, we're also very clear-minded. All right. And again, every zodiac sign has their superpowers when it comes to certain things. And Gemini's thing happens to be the mind. Okay. We're ruled by Mercury, Hermes, the messenger. All right. Quick thinking. All right. I might be a little bit of a space case and slow, but when it comes to certain things and the manipulation kicks in, it's like, oh, okay, you're playing my game. Like, or like you're playing a game that I'm going to learn and catch on to really fucking quick, right? Like I see the little twitch in your lip. I know you're lying. I can feel whatever you did is coming out of your skin. I don't know how to explain it, but if you're Gemini, you know exactly what I mean. And I'm not saying that there's not other zodiac signs that can be like this, okay? But I'm reading for Gemini, and I'm speaking from true Gemini experience. All right, so, and that's just the vibe that I'm getting here. Like, again, the Magician here. We're the Magician. We're going to alchemize something. We're going to turn one thing into another. So, yeah, Gemini, it's like you escaped this bullshit that this person was putting you through. And yeah, like this person was like the Five of Wands, like you were that piñata, and they thought they were going to come at you with 5 different wands, 5 different directions, and, you know, beat you up. But then like you pulled a piñata up and you're like, gotcha. No, you're not. You just thought you were. So that's the funny part. And this doesn't even have to be relationship wise, you guys. This happens with like friendships. This happens with, you know, when it comes to coworkers and stuff like that. And, you know, Geminis just know how to manipulate and then snatch something away really quick, right? Like, we can kill people with kindness and get on their good sides and then just be like, okay, bye. And they're like, wait, what? Like, I thought we were cool, when they were treating you like shit in the first place. So that's just how our minds work. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, but yeah, you're good now. You're happy, Gemini. You're on your own. You have your own resources. Like, you know, like the lady on the Nine of Pentacles, she is sitting on all of these. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? She has these 6 pentacles, and she'll only give 3 pentacles. She never gives too much of herself. And then that's sometimes what we end up learning when it comes to relationships, Geminis, because we do tend to be people pleasers. We are lighthearted, airy people for the most part, and we just want to see people happy. We want happy vibes. We want good vibes. We don't want to walk into some place or workplace and turn the whole place topsy-turvy and have everybody hating each other. Like, we're the kind of people who like to communicate, bring people together and stuff like that. So it's You know, I can feel this energy, and I know exactly what it is for you guys. Okay, so yeah, and then we have like the Two of Wands here. See, it's like there's like the cat on the piñata that's getting hit, and then the cat was like, laid ya. Now I'm out of reach. Now I'm out of reach. Go ahead and try. You can't even climb up this damn tree because you're not a cat. I love being a Gemini so much. Is the best. Oh man, have you guys ever seen Nacho Libre? Funny ass movie. So Gemini, we have the Sun. We have the Eight of Wands. Who's going to communicate? And we have the Three of Cups. So Gemini, this is saying here that like you're about to have fun, okay? And if you're not having fun right now, this is saying, and my readings have been telling me too, get out there and have fun. Be in the spotlight. Talk to people. Communicate with people. Celebrate, Gemini. This is our time. Jupiter is in Gemini. Do you know like how cool that is? It only comes into Gemini every 12 years. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's the planet of luck. And I'm also a, you know, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So, and I'm a Sagittarius moon. So Gemini, this is not a time to stay in the dark. This is not a time for you to just lay low and be a hermit. All right. And stay in the house, even though I do that most of my time. But it is good, Geminis, for you guys to get out once a week, because at this moment in time, Gemini, it's like people are going to be looking at you and they're going to see your light. They see that sunlight radiating off of you. Like you're glowing right now. So there's a lot of reasons right now, Gemini, in your life to celebrate. And if you're not at this point, right, if you feel stuck and you feel trapped in something, God, that always startles me. Stupid Bluetooth speaker. Yeah, Gems, this is an energy here of like a glow up. There's a lot of room right now, Geminis, for socializing. I feel like it's a really good time for you to make friends. I'm always saying how I need to make new friends, but it is really a good time. And I feel like right now, Gemini, if you put yourself in there and you are in the spotlight, or like you go and radiate your light, good things are going to come towards you. Like you can't really go wrong with doing that at this point. So yeah, you guys, sorry for whatever you had to go through. I know I was going through it at one point, and I will tell you my life has drastically improved to the point where I dropped the whole last 20 pounds, all right? And I ain't mad. So yeah, we have the Ace of Swords, the Hangman, and we have the Nine of Wands. So yeah, it's like, I don't know, Gemini, I feel like somebody wants to come forward to you with some type of truth. I don't know if this is a past person or a new person, okay? Like, they're waiting, though. They're waiting. They don't know if they should talk to you or not. All right? They know that getting through to you might be a struggle one way or another. So it's like this person kind of knows, like, when they want to communicate with you, you're going to have a lot to say, and might make them feel stupid. Yeah, we have the Hangman and the Nine of Wands. So yeah, somebody's waiting. They're thinking, they're contemplating on it. You know, at this point, if somebody does try to reach out from you to the past, just leave it. There's probably a lot of things that you can say, but it's not worth it. Even though this person probably was attacking your ego, they were attacking your vitality and everything. Like, the best revenge is just getting away. Okay? And yeah, it's like with this person, Gemini, you probably knew the gist of what was going on, but not everything. And I feel like this person is going to want to come to you with some type of like truth, but it's not even really the truth. It's like a fake truth that they want to manipulate you into thinking, okay, well, here's what really happened. When it's like, no, that's not what really happened. Like, why are you wasting your time telling me these things? Like, I already see right through you. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Six of Pentacles. So this is We have Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy here. All 3 earth signs. So yeah, you could have been associating with an earth sign. Okay. I'm really getting Virgo like heavy here, you guys. Okay. But yeah, it's like somebody really wanted to hold on to you. And at a certain point, Gemini, it's like they were trying to hold on to you. But with the 4 of Pentacles, he has like a pentacle under his foot. He's holding on to one in each hand and there's one on their head. It became too much for them. They couldn't keep it up. Like you want to hold on to these pentacles, but now you can't even move. Right? So yeah, it's like maybe this was a relationship that you had trouble letting go of, and the other person had trouble letting go too. All right. And yeah, it's like this person was breadcrumbing you with the 6 of Pentacles. Right? Like the 6 of Pentacles is this card here, okay? And this lady's just kind of throwing this dog a bone. But why can't they both have bones? Actually, why can't they have some treats and some wet food and some squeaky toys in there? Right? It's this lady's like, here's a bone. I'm so generous, by the way. Look at this bone that I gave you. How are you going to be upset for me not giving 2 bones to the 2 dogs? Like, I gave 1. What else for Gemini? We have the Hierophant. Ooh, Taurus energy. We have the 6 of Swords. Yes. And we have the Knight of Wands. So, yeah, Gemini, like, you're getting a rite of passage here with the Hierophant, okay? Like, this is God. This is hope, all right? This is education, tradition, all right? Like, a Taurus can be significant to some of you. 6 of Swords leaving choppy water. With the Knight of Wands, it's like you're supercharged to go into your new life. Like spirit, your ancestor said, okay, young grasshopper Gemini, it is time. It is time to move forward, to get into these smoother waters. It's like, this is a young grasshopper here, the Knight of Wands. It's like, go for it now. Like, you got your energy back, okay? Yeah. Let's see what else here. Any advice for Gemini? Any advice? We have the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, oops, and we have the 5 of Cups. So Gemini, there could be right now, like the only thing that's kind of bothering you is it could be your line of work. The 8 of Pentacles, Pentacles in general, like a lot of the time do pertain to anything monetary, your job, your career, okay? So it's like, yeah, with the 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, these are like literally my 2 cards of work. All right, so the only thing, Gemini, is that, you know, with that and the 5 of Cups, maybe you need to find a new job. Maybe you need a new line of work or like something different, because I feel like maybe everything else is good for you guys at this moment, but it could just actually be your line of work is like the one thing that you need to change, okay? We have the 2 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, ooh, and the World. All right, so yeah, Gemini, there could be an offer here for you in the future, okay? The 2 of Cups is 2 people coming together. This doesn't have to be romantic, but I feel like it could be, okay? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is an offer, all right? And then we have the World. So again, like there is somebody here, and this could even be a job, right? Something here. Oh, this is a weird noise. Yeah, like there's something here, Gemini, that you could find that will give you the world. This could be a person. Okay, let's get some truth oracles out here. Let's see what that's about. So again, with the World here, I really feel like you guys need to put yourself out there at this moment, Gemini. We have key. We have key people, core of the problem, and we have pass. Oops. Huh, the Lovers just fell right on top of my lap. Card of Gemini. Yeah, we have independent. We have free and lead and initiative here, okay? And then we also have hope. We have wish, expect, and desire. So yeah, it's like you guys are getting some type of wish fulfillment whether that's in love, whether that's in your career. Okay, we have intuition, sixth sense, intuition and subconscious here. So there's a lot of good things coming towards you, Gemini. And yeah, like maybe with this Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles in the world, it might not be a love offer right at this moment, and that might not be what you need. Maybe it's just, again, it could be your career that you need to work on here. Okay, but like there will be some type of love that does come in for you in the future. Okay, let's do one of these oracle cards here. Let's see. So we have South Node, we have past. Okay, so look into what your guys' South Node is already. That's going to show you who you probably were in a past life. All right, and there's a lot that you can actually learn from that. Okay, we have first house, which is arrival. Also look at your ascendant sign, your first house. So yeah, you guys might be like leaving, you know, your past and arriving at a new place here. And then we have Capricorn, achieve. So yeah, there's definitely like your past that you have to leave, Gemini. And again, this doesn't have to really necessarily do at this point with like your love life. I feel like there's a past that you can actually leave right now. I do feel like this is career-wise with Capricorn. So I think this is saying to go towards your North Node. Whatever your North Node is in is like usually what would suit you for a career. Okay, so yeah, that's just like the only missing piece of the puzzle right now, Gemini, is like, I feel like you guys need to start working with something that's probably more among the lines of actually fulfilling and maybe not super money based. You know, obviously we don't want to end up homeless, but yeah, I just feel like there's something out there that's up for grabs for you that will be fulfilling. I don't know, maybe you want to help out the homeless, maybe you want to work with children or something like that, like something that's going to really get like that heart chakra flowing. Okay, guys, but yeah, I will leave your reading right there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, Gemini, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.